from roasting Leonardo DiCaprio in the face.
Once upon a time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long, Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. So... Even Prince Andrew's like, come on, Leo, mate, you know. You're nearly 50, son.
To torching one of the Kardashians' marriages.
A marriage that lasted 72 days. I've sat through longer James Cameron acceptance speeches than that.
These are the times Ricky Gervais destroyed Hollywood.
Our next presenter starred in Netflix's Bird Box, a movie where people survive by acting like they don't see a thing. Sort of like working for Harvey Weinstein. You did it. I didn't. You did it.
He didn't hold back.
It was a big year for paedophile movies. Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, Two Popes. Shut up. Shut up. I don't care. I don't care. Many talented people of colour were snubbed in major categories. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. The Hollywood foreign press are all very, very racist. So...
James Corden was next.
The world got to see James Corden as a fat pussy. He was also in the movie Cats, but no one saw that. And the reviews, oh, shocking. I saw one that said, this is the worst thing to happen to cats since dogs, right?
He also talked about the Will Smith and Chris Rock incident.
I've got no Will Smith material, and they got a big laugh just because they were thinking it.
Of
Like,
course.
oh, yeah, that's my show. I wasn't there, right? And I said, people on Twitter, it was trending, people saying, oh, what would have happened if Ricky had been hosting it? And I said, nothing, because I wouldn't have made a joke about his wife's hair. I'd have made a joke about her boyfriend.
Yeah.
He went on Big Think and did not hold back.
This new thing in England is celebrities having depression. Oh, I feel all depressed. It's always overprivileged performers that have these bouts of depression. You don't have blue-collar workers, you know, working-class mums with 6 children having, I feel a bit depressed. Do you? Get the kids to school. Oh, yeah, you know.
Who is Ricky without his controversial takes?
I just think of these guys on minimum wage reading articles about going, oh, look at this poor millionaire comedian. He feels all alienated. I wish there's something I could do, but I lost my fingers. I mean, please, pull yourself together. Everything's an addiction now as well, isn't it? Everything. Oh.
Even Gordon Ramsay can't escape his humor.
You're so macho, aren't you?
I know, it's a
You're so
handshake.
tough. I'm glad you got your shirt on. You always have to show a bit of that, don't you?
No.
It's for the menopausal women. And
No.
go, oh, look, he's taking his shirt. You walked through the restaurant the other week carrying a stag. Who do you think you are? 4.
Hold on.
He completely flipped the usual Diana dynamic.
No, but you enjoyed it, didn't you?
I did enjoy it. Obviously, I'd rather know that that animal had a wonderful life and was
Absolutely.
killed humanely.
Gavin escaped the
Okay,
slaughterhouse.
you've given it a name.
Yeah, I know.
Why would you do that?
What was...
See, when you buy it in Tesco's, there's not a name. They don't care. This is Bob. We killed Bob.
He never holds back when it comes to celebrities, and this is why.
I've seen the change where, you know, ordinary people were getting sick of multi-millionaires telling them to recycle when everyone knew they were flying around in private jets and limos. And I think that was the peak of it, you know, with the last Golden Globes I did, where people just got sick. Why are we
listening
people with
to
nothing,
this?
watching
Yeah.
people with everything?
Up next is his roast of Mel Gibson back in the 2010 Golden Globes.
I hope I haven't offended anyone. I didn't mean, it's not my fault. There's a lot of powerful people here, so if I said it's... Honestly, I like a drink as much as the next man. Unless the next man is Mel Gibson.
He also brought up his anti-Semitism.
Mel Gibson, come on. No, come on. I'm not going to have a go at him. He's been through a lot. Not as much as the Jews.
Even the news was called out.
Listen, I'm sure it's embarrassing for both of us, okay? And I blame NBC for this terrible situation. Mel blames... We know who Mel blames.
Another news outlet was the foreign press.
Boardwalk Empire. I love that show. It's great. It's, for those who don't know, it's about a load of immigrants who came to America about 100 years ago, and they got involved in bribery and corruption, and they worked their way up into high society. But enough about the Hollywood foreign press.
He knows how to get the crowd hooked.
I want to say something nice about Mel before he comes out. Oh yeah, okay, here you go. I'd rather have a drink with him in his hotel room tonight than with Bill Cosby.
Caitlyn Jenner was also one of his victims.
I've changed. Not as much as Bruce Jenner, obviously. Now Caitlyn Jenner, of course. What a year she's had. She became a role model for trans people everywhere, showing great bravery in breaking down barriers and destroying stereotypes. She didn't do a lot for women drivers, but...
And Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber nearly had to take a paternity test. What a waste of a test that would have been. No, he's not the father. The only way that he could have impregnated a girl was if he'd borrowed one of Martha Stewart's old turkey basters. Open wide.
Leonardo DiCaprio and his dating patterns were not left out.
Once upon a time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long, Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. So... Even Prince Andrew's like, come on, Leo, mate, you know. You're nearly 50, son.
The next celebrity he called out shocked the room.
You could binge watch the entire first season of Afterlife instead of watching this show. That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer, and it's still more fun than this, okay? Season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself, just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up! I know he's your friend, but I don't care.
They weren't expecting that.
When Brad and Angelina see our next two adorable little presenters, they're going to want to adopt them. Please welcome Kevin Hart and Ken Jeong.
Even Eddie Murphy was thrown into the roast.
Who needs the Oscars? Not me, and not Eddie Murphy. He walked out on them. He said no, and good for him. But when the man who said yes to Norbit says no to you, you know you're in trouble.
He can't talk about celebrities without bringing up one of the Kardashians.
Kim Kardashian and some guy no one will ever remember. He wasn't around long. 72 days. A marriage that lasted 72 days. I've sat through longer James Cameron acceptance speeches than that.
He never hides how he feels.
The excellent Spotlight has been nominated. Yeah. The Catholic Church are furious about the film as it exposes the fact that 5% of all their priests have repeatedly molested children and been allowed to continue to work without punishment. Roman Polanski called it the best date movie ever.
And that's why he has so many fans.
One Hollywood publication said that me hosting would mean that some film stars would stay away for fear of being made fun of. As if film stars are stay away from the chance of winning a Golden Globe, particularly if their film company has already paid for it.